I'm at 293 South Washington Boulevard in Hamilton, Ohio, doing a sanitary lateral inspection to kind of take a look. There's been a new clean out installed. You can see that here. There is the house up that way. We're in the drive, just off to the side of the driveway here, and I'm going to try to go both directions. I know the clean out was installed, so I think we're going to go upstream first. I know this clean out was installed recently, so we're going to try to go upstream a little bit. Now I do have a standoff on this. And there is a pretty hefty belly here. We are underwater. I'm going to go ahead and push all the way up here as far as I can, and then we'll pull back and see if we can see a little better, because I'm pushing up against a lot of water here. It does look like there's a decent amount of stuff here. Push as far as I can until the line gets smaller, because I think I'm already in the house. It does seem that the line is flat, but I'll try to push all the way up into it until it shrinks down, which I believe we're getting close to. Yeah, and we're getting into the cast iron, so we will be at the house now. And I'm going to pull back slowly. We're going to take a look at this and see if it does look like the line has sunk. But it's going to kind of depend on how many solids are in the line and kind of how much it's holding here. And I don't know how much has been replaced. I think what I'm going to do too is also I may try to go back through this with a different standoff than the one that is on there presently. Just because this one tends to be a little lopsided. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull all the way back here, and I'm going to put the other standoff on this. So we can hopefully get a little bit better visual. So I'm going to pause the video here for a second so I can remove this standoff and put the other one on. Okay, so we got a decent look at it the first time, but I like to use this one knowing that I have the space. And I'm going to zero it out here at the base of the stack, or base of the clean out, so we know how many feet from this as I go upstream we are. So, okay, we've zeroed this out. We are going to push upstream here. It looks like even the spot where they have repaired it and put the clean out in, there's still an awful lot of water here under the driveway. And you can kind of see flashes here where it's probably about a 2-inch belly and a 6-inch line. And so we're going to push all the way up since I'm up against the water, and then when I pull back we should be able to see a little better. Should be getting close to the spot where it shrinks down into the cast iron here. There it is. There's the cast iron. So we are in the house. So now we're going to pull back out and check out all this line a little bit better. As we pull back, we'll get a look. This is all clay. Here's the beginning of the belly. I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to locate this spot. This isn't. This is probably about 1.5 inches or so. But we're going to. Again, I'm going to pause the video so I can get a locate of exactly where this is. Okay, so I think this is where the major part of the belly starts. Maybe a couple feet further. It's about 7 foot deep underneath the driveway. It's painted with green paint, and then I'm going to continue to pull back and see if we can, because this is where it starts to get at least close to the lens. And so we'll take a look and see how close to that spot we are. Because I mean that's about maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches of water. So it looks like I haven't covered the lens at all yet. We are just towards the end of that lens there, right about there, and I believe we're coming up on the repair. But it is under 50% of the pipe diameter. Still, My camera has been above the water the whole time. This is getting close to about 50% here, maybe a little more. There is a little bit of solids there sitting in the line. Should be coming up to the clean out now. That's where the repair was made to put the clean out in, and it is still underwater. This whole section is. Okay, and now I'm sitting vertical, and so we're gonna turn the camera and go downstream from here. Let's see, go back into the clay here. Take a look at the rest of this. I'm going to turn off the transmitter there so we can try to clear up a little bit here. This all looks relatively minor. There's some solid buildup here. There's some cracks, but looks like there's a hole in the top. I'm going to go ahead and pause and mark that. May have some buildup in the line here from this, from that hole. Maybe there's a piece of clay laying here that's causing this to build up. It does look like there's buildup right here at this spot. So I'm gonna pause the video again and get a locate. Okay, this is marked. It's 5'7" deep to the invert. Okay, so we've made it out roughly 80 feet from this clean out. I'm going to try to run some water, see if I can get the camera to carry the rest of the way, and I'm also going to locate it. So we're going to pause the video, and I'm going to go check to see where we are. I'm probably off the property, but we want to verify where we are. Okay, we're out in the street. We're about 10 feet off the main, so we're going to go ahead and pull back. Okay, we made it all the way back to the clean out again. We did find one little spot that's been located. There's actually two spots that have been located with some cracks, one that has a hole in the top, but
Nothing exciting.
Yeah, nothing real exciting. So we're going to end the inspection here for 293 South Washington Boulevard.